All right, let's go. Hey, before I go to bed at night, every night, I light a candle, I drink my green tea, and I listen to Clint Mansell and Hans Zimmer. Those are my two guys, by the way, every single night in my office. It's one of my favorite times of the day. And I write the team program for the team, for my athletes. I send it out every single night through email. I don't do the app BS anymore. The email, I can be very personal, put videos in and kind of just write and say what I want. And so I am a day-by-day coach. That's how Penlay was. That's how I am. I am the Penlay method. And one of the last things, or the last thing I told Coach before he passed away, is that I'm going to keep the Penlay method going. And here we are. So I like to assess my athletes, assess the day, recap the day in my mind as I'm sitting in my office, and go over how my athletes are moving, the chemistry, the mindset, the aura of the team, just the feedback really from my athletes before I write the next day program. And so it gives me a chance to really connect with the athletes and kind of almost write with feel and emotion, rather than just writing like a 6 month or 6 week, 5 week, a long drawn out cycle that I'm not a big fan of and I don't believe in. And so when I'm writing the program, I just take my time and I really think about each individual athlete and how they look on the team Facebook page with their videos, how they look on Team Zoom in real time, and of course when they text me their videos as well. And so it's just a much better way for me to write and to be creative and to lead the team through the trenches of the dark sport of weightlifting. I got a text from my athlete today that I have to read to you, but first I'm going to talk about the program. One of my most favorite programs I've ever written was last night, and I call it the 8-armed octopus session. There's 8 exercises in this program for today. 6 of the exercises, 6 of the movements, if you will, have a percentage. Okay, the volume are all singles. So you're kind of at the shooting range, dink, 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 knocking these dead. And the team challenge in the email here says session should be completed within 90 minutes. So you got to go at a good pace. You got to keep it rolling. So not only are we going to build consistency, not only are we going to build strength, but we're going to build the engine that a weightlifter needs. It's not talked about a lot. Okay. So kind of like on an EMOM workout, an EMOM session, there's a rhythm and there's an aura that happens where you start popping off big lifts, even though you're a little on the tired side. And so that's kind of the approach here. But check this out. I mean, I'm going to list off the 6 percentages here. The last 2 are not percentages. They're more bodybuilding movements. But the first movement is 93%, 90%, 81%, 83%, 89%, 90%. Those are the 6 percentages in these different movements, okay? And I got a text from my athlete, Bentley, who just melted my heart. I love this. I get emotional when I get texts like this from, my computer just died. Hold on. I have it pulled up. Horrible timing. I don't know if I can open my phone here. I might lose the video. But he just says, hey, coach, love today's program. I love how this builds consistency and also confidence within myself and my teammates, knowing that I can hit these percentages. And it builds my confidence. And not only that, at the end of his text message, which is so important for you guys to hear and to think about, as he goes, it's really cool to hit these percentages on all 6 exercises, knowing that it wasn't that long ago that these percentages used to be my max. That is so cool. Bentley, you're the best. Thank you for your text. That's really cool to think about, that you can hit a 90% today in one of these octopus arms and then say, wow, 2, 3, 4 months ago, who knows what level you're at? Maybe a year ago, that used to be my PR. Oh, I remember that PR. I remember, and then you go back on your phone and on Instagram or Facebook, and then you watch that video of you hitting that PR and slamming that bar, and all of a sudden now you're just reminiscing in your journey. And that's what weightlifting is. It's a journey. I said in that one video, every kilo counts? I think it was. Will, Bud, help me with that. Every kilo counts, or the old show. Maybe I think it was the old show on YouTube. But I say, it's the climb up that will be your greatest experiences in this sport. The top will never feel the same. I've been to the very top, money, politics, being very controlled on what you're hitting and what you're doing in competition, and I could go on. That's a whole different video. I digress. But it's the adventures, it's the relationships, it's the PRs, It's the different base camps. It's the hard days. By the way, the hard days produce the PRs, right? It's the dark days that produce the gold. It's that black felt that pops the diamond. Don't forget that. But man, really embrace your journey, and look back and be grateful for all your PRs throughout the years. Okay, don't forget about them. Just like local meets. You know, if you did really good at a local meet and you won a gold medal, don't throw it away. Don't forget that meet. I have in my trophy room, I have all my medals put up in glass cases, and there's this one medal right there where people always say, "What is that one right there?" I go, "That's my first meet. That's my first." It's a bronze medal. It's my first time I ever won a medal in a weightlifting meet in 2006, and that's how important it is to me that it's up on the wall. Okay, so let's go. Attitude Nation salute. That's it. Attack it. Get consistent. Build the engine. Hit these percentages. Bentley, thank you for the video. And then, hey, for all the coaches out there, you know, I know that it's just my opinion and you guys have your own way of doing things. But if you're new to the game and you're a new coach and you're looking to make a name for yourself, day by day programming, in my humble opinion, it's the best way to go. Okay, Attitude Nation salute.